Hello everyone, today we are going to take a look at some flying spiders, but actually in this box there are no spiders, but just a spider, and that spider, it's not a spider, but it's a small quadcopter from GTeng. This is a T901F version, and it's a full FPV quadcopter which has a camera that can record video on a provided micro SD card, and also has an FPV screen built into the transmitter. But let's get it out of the box and have a quick look at it. And there is the box. Of course it comes with a manual that shows us the basics and also what accessories are provided and used. And let's move on. In the box we get, of course, two batteries. One is for the aircraft, one is for the transmitter. You can see the specs of them. Both are one cell only, and this one has 500 milliamps and this one has, of course, 500 milliamps. They both have roughly the same capacity. This one is a bit heavier and probably has a higher discharge rate, so this may go into the aircraft and this may go to the transmitter. We'll see about that immediately. We also get two USB chargers. They are both the same size, are looking absolutely the same, and they use the same plug, so that's also okay. You can charge both batteries at the same time. And before we move to the quadcopter, let's see what else we get besides the transmitter, which I'm gonna take out. In the box we also get this little bag with 4 additional propellers and a screwdriver, card reader, and of course a micro SD card for the camera. Right, so now let's move to the quad. You can see it's fairly small. Camera is here in front. It's tilted a bit downward and it has no way of tilting up, so this quad may take pictures or video roughly when it's standing, because if you are racing it or going fast it will tilt downward and the camera is already tilted down, and if it doesn't have a very wide angle then the image will only show the ground. And it also comes with propeller guards. This may be taken off with these screws that are added here on its belly of the spider. So you have access here to the micro SD card. This is the FPV antenna, and of course the battery will go inside through this opening here, and there's the battery connector. You can see there's a lot of room inside. The quad is fairly easy. Let's check its weight. The quad has 52 grams, and with LiPo it has almost 70 grams, 68 to be more exact. And I didn't weight the additional micro SD card, but I don't think that will add much. Moving on to the transmitter, I'm going to take this off. The transmitter looks nicely built. The screen is not tiltable or adjustable, and it doesn't have a sun hood to protect from too much glare. Hopefully it's bright enough. We get two power buttons, one here and one here. This is one for the transmitter and this one is for the FPV screen. So if you do not want to use FPV, you can power off the monitor. On its back it has two working switches here, and no, these are not working, seems to be just fake buttons. They are buttons, but they are not pushing anything inside. We also get the usual trim buttons and also get video, photo, contrast and brightness buttons. We'll test those immediately. Let's see what you need. We need to take this cover off. I'm going to try to use the provided screwdriver, although it seems a bit small. It's more for using it on the quad than on the transmitter battery door. But I like to use the provided screwdriver because if it's included, it should work on all the accessories. Alright, so the cap is off and this is the transmitter battery. Let's see if it has enough power to start. So the transmitter works and the FPV screen, of course it works. We have working adjustments for brightness and contrast. Alright, so we don't have the camera on to start the recording, and that's about it. Let's see if the flight battery has enough power to turn on. So this goes in probably just like this, and now I'm going to connect its jack just like that. Okay, and this should go somehow inside and to empty side. The cap closes. So to pair it, you throttle up, throttle down, and it's working just fine. Let's see the camera. Of course, we get image and seems to be fluent. We'll need to check if the lag increases or not when it's also recording, but seems smooth and fine. Not a lot of delay, and it's fluid. So text flight, it's incoming for it. Until then, bye bye.